Alright, people, welcome back to another episode of No Crossbar channel. Today's video, we're talking two topics actually. The Europa League is currently going today. We have like 8 games in the Europa League. Currently, 4 games already started, then 4 more later on. Also, the French national team list, Didier Deschamps, 23 players list. We're going to dissect it and see who got called and then who didn't make it to the list. Oh yeah, so without wasting any more time, let's go. So, as you say, we have 4 games already in the Europa League going. Feyenoord is leading 3-0 with against Shakhtar Donetsk. That's my game on my left. Man United and Betis Sevilla here still 0-0. United won 4-1 at home. Freiburg Juve 1-0. Juve literally just scored a penalty with Dusan Vlahovic. Fenerbahce also just scored a penalty with my boy Enner Valencia. Fenerbahce is 1-up on Sevilla. Sevilla did win 2-0 in the first leg in Spain. And then that's the fourth game playing right now. And then later on, we're going to have Real Sociedad playing AS Roma. AS Roma won 2-0 in Italy. Arsenal and Sporting Lisbon 2-2. First leg, if you remember. Ferencváros was playing Leverkusen. Leverkusen won 2-0 in Germany. And then Union Berlin and Union Saint-Galois. And they did 3-3. I did not see that score coming last week. I'm not going to lie. So that's it for right now. I'm watching the game. I keep you guys updated. But the video is mainly on the French national team. So let's see the Didier Deschamps 23 player list. And of course, Steve Mandanda and Hugo Lloris retired from the national team. So we have new breed. Well, not really new breed, but new shuffle of the deck in the goalkeeper line. We have Alphonse Areola. He's been there for a while. Mike Maignan, AC Milan, and Brice Bamba, RC Lens. Lens has been really solid this year. So when the goalkeeper, what a satisfaction for him. For, you work your whole life to be called in the French national team. This is his chance. Now, of course, he's not coming in with a household name. He's not even coming in thinking he's going to be number 1. Not even number 2, maybe. But it's always an honor being called to represent your country. So those are the 3 goalkeepers. Alphonse Areola, Mike Maignan, Brice Bamba. And then, let me see, Man United almost scored, but still 0-0 Betis Sevilla and Manchester United, and it's halftime. Anyways, the defender list, now people start talking already crazy because the very first name on the defender list is Eduardo Camavinga from Real Madrid, who plays central midfielder for Real Madrid, and now he's coming in as a defender. Now, anyway, we're going to discuss individual players. Let's start it already. Camavinga playing in the defender spot. Now, does it mean he's going to be a defender for the team? Or does it just mean he's listed as a defender so Didier Deschamps can add an extra midfield and also have Camavinga? I don't think Camavinga is going to start. First of all, if he's going to be a defender, he's going to be on the left side. And he's not starting in front of Theo Hernandez. So that doesn't make sense. But anyways, here's the full defender list. Eduardo Camavinga, Wesley Fofana from Chelsea, Theo Hernandez, Ibrahima Konate, Jules Koundé, Benjamin Pavard, William Saliba, Dayo Upamecano. That's the defender list from Didier Deschamps. Already, besides the Camavinga, that's the obvious. What is he doing here on the defender side of it? Wesley Fofana, does he deserve? Chelsea is struggling. Like, why would he even be called playing in a side Chelsea that's not even competing for anything serious this year now? And they've been struggling in the Premier League. They're way off in the Premier League. Out of the Champions League already. He hasn't particularly been brilliant. I understand if your team got beaten, like you can make the case PSG is out of the Champions League too. But players like Mbappe, they've been brilliant. So, Wesley Fofana, I'm not too sure. Theo Hernandez, of course, probably the best left back in the world right now. I'm going to take the probably off. I used to have Alphonso Davies, but Davies is really not nearly as good as Theo Hernandez. Davies doesn't defend as Theo Hernandez, who is not even a great defender in the first place. But Hernandez brings more to the table than Alphonso Davies. So, Theo Hernandez, of course, Ibrahima Konate from Liverpool. Just like Chelsea, a defender from Liverpool, does it deserve to be called? I would say this one is a little different because Liverpool has been terrible this year, but Konate has been one of the bright side of Liverpool side, really. He's been one of the bright side. Even the game yesterday against Real Madrid, he was pretty much one of the best. He and Alisson. So Konate deserve. Also, I like the way he plays. He brings something different to the table. He's pacey and he's taller than Wesley Fofana. Jules Koundé, I've not been a fan of Jules Koundé, maybe because they've been playing him pretty much everywhere. Left, central, right and central. And he's not the same Jules Koundé as he was at Sevilla. I don't know what's going on with him. I'm not sure his move to Barcelona was the right move to make. Maybe it was, as far as like competing for big trophy. Definitely was, because Sevilla is struggling in La Liga. And yeah. But yeah, all the games are halftime now, really quick. Real Betis Sevilla 0-0 against Man United still, and everybody else is a halftime. Scores haven't changed. Yeah, coming back to Jules Koundé. Yeah, he's a really good defender. I think he made a mistake going to Chelsea. Go to FC Barcelona. I say Chelsea because he was linked to Chelsea before. He probably should have went to... Well, no, Chelsea is not even a good team anyway, so... Sure he went somewhere else. I don't think Barcelona... But I can understand why he went to Barcelona. You want to compete against Real Madrid, compete for the title. They might be champion this year. And it's Barcelona anyways. Who says no to Barcelona? So, I'm not a fan, but I understand. Benjamin Pavard, a lot of people are criticizing, like, what is he even still doing in the squad? He hasn't done anything according to the people, not me. According to the people, he hasn't done anything since that goal against Argentina in the 2018 World Cup. That's been the goal that's been defining Benjamin Pavard to a lot of people. But I will say, to his defense, he plays for Bayern Munich. Now, he doesn't play as much as he used to before, but he used to play a lot of games, a lot of minutes for Bayern Munich, Benjamin Pavard. So he's not somebody who can just brush away. He's not a bum, that's what I'm going to say. He's not a pleasant player to watch. He's not particularly attractive to see on the field. He's not much of a technical player, but he's reliable. I would say that he's reliable. Playing for Bayern Munich, high level, like he did before every single game. Not as much now that they have Cancelo, etc. But yeah, he's a solid defender. I personally would have brought him maybe in the team, but I understand why Deschamps bring him, especially for continuity. And Deschamps is one of those people that like his continuity. And then William Saliba for Arsenal. You got to bring someone for Arsenal. Arsenal is top of the table in the Premier League. Saliba is one of the key pieces, the central defender. He has his own song for the Arsenal fan. I know it doesn't matter, but Saliba has been outstanding. He's doing better than most people expected him to do anyways. He was on loan at Marseille, so that's tell you there were not much faith in him really 2 years ago. And now he's back. He's earned his spot, and deservingly so. He deserves to be in the French national team. And of course, Dayot Upamecano from Bayern Munich, who literally just a couple of weeks ago, last week, just took care of Kylian Mbappe. If you take care of Kylian Mbappe the way he did, you deserve your place in any national team, really. So that's the Deschamps defender list. Again, Camavinga, Fofana, Theo Hernandez, Ibrahima Konate, Jules Koundé, William Saliba, Dayot Upamecano. That's the defender. Midfield, you got Youssouf Fofana from AS Monaco, Adrien Rabiot from Juve, Aurélien Tchouameni for Real Madrid, Kefren Thuram for OGC Nice, and Jordan Veretout. As I say his name, Veretout, I can think of someone specifically in my head already kicking and punching the air, talking, what the hell is Veretout in this list? He's not a bum, but really, I would rather you just, bringing in Camavinga as a midfield, kicking Veretout out, and then maybe calling even Luca Digne as a left back. An actual left back better than Camavinga. Because Veretout, I don't know, what does it bring to the table? And look at this midfield. Physical midfield, Fofana, Rabiot, Tchouameni, Thuram. A lot of productive midfield, a lot of industrial midfield, but I don't see the finesse in this midfield, really. The finesse and the breaking the line, the passing ability, the final touch. I don't see that. I don't see any maestro of the ball. They can all pass the ball in some various ways. Hudbeckham, the midfielder, international superstar midfielder. But I don't see where's the magical touch in this midfield. It looks like a bunch of go get the ball back and grinding type of player. Kefren Thuram is a little technical, but yeah, there's no magic in that midfield, but maybe Deschamps see something I'm not seeing. Anyways, yeah, I definitely wouldn't have brought Vero 2. I would have had Camavinga in the midfield, and I would have even Luca Digne or some actual left back or right back in the defensive role. And then the striker, the forward, Kingsley Coman, Bayern Munich, of course. Moussa Diaby, his return, that is going to play a big role, I think. Olivier Giroud still there. French national team, all-time leading goal scorer, of course, got to be there. Antoine Griezmann, Randall, my boy, Kolo Muani, Kylian Mbappe, and Marcus Thuram for Borussia Mönchengladbach. In this list, not much to say about it. Kingsley Coman, of course, needs to be there. I like Moussa Diaby coming in. He's going to bring something else on the wing. They kind of liked it in the World Cup. I think they missed him in the World Cup. Olivier Giroud, pivot. Only true number 9 is Olivier Giroud, really. And Kolo Muani. But only proven true number 9 is Olivier Giroud, which he's a great number 9. I mean, he's really great. Like I say, French national team all-time leading scorer. And France has seen a bunch of number 9, great ones. So it tells a lot about Olivier Giroud. Mbappe, of course. Now, Marcus Thuram, as much as I was really on his side in the last World Cup, like the Thuram's brother, Kefren Thuram and Marcus Thuram, like how good are they really? Like Kefren Thuram, I like his style. He's a little slimmer than his dad, but at least he runs a lot. He gets the ball. It's not a final product, and maybe this is the experience you need to take the next level in club level. Usually you get big in club level, then you come to national team, but maybe Deschamps sees something. I know it's good, but to be called in a national duty like that, and Ojosenis is not doing as great as it did first in 2022, starting of the season. But I see his potential. I see he can bring. He's almost like another Camavinga, really. He plays like Camavinga, Kefren Thuram. Pretty much the same style, slim, get the ball, a little nice to the eye to see, really. But well, we'll see. But his brother Marcus, as much as I liked him before, I think he's one touch overrated. I don't know what he brings power and he brings defensive prowess. I'm guessing certain games when they kind of close, Giroud might get subbed. Thuram's going to come on the left because Mbappe is not going to defend. At least Thuram is going to make the run back and Mbappe can sit on the front. So probably if Ousmane Dembele will fit, definitely Dembele will be there. Definitely, this is not the final list. I know there are a couple of players that are going to be there if they regain the form after injury. Naming Ousmane Dembele is going to be there. Christopher Nkunku, if he get back on track, is going to be there. I'm assuming that's not guaranteed, but I'm assuming Presnel Kipembe, if he comes back next year and he's playing great level, he will be there. And so this is just the first for the upcoming game next week. Two game in the Euros qualifier. So I understand the 23 player that he has. I don't understand Camavinga as a defender when you could have easily brought even Luca Digne or anyone else that's actual defender and kick Vero 2 at the midfield and swap with Camavinga. I'm surprised a little bit of Benjamin Pavard being there, although I understand Deschamps likes continuity and keep it with these guys that won the World Cup with him. I can understand. Maybe Pavard has a lot of good chemistry with some other player in the dressing room. I know it shouldn't be the reason why you get brought up in the national team, but sometimes it just is what it is. Kefren Thuram, I see his potential. Is another Camavinga, really. Maybe that's why they got Camavinga the defender, because you kind of see Kefren Thuram as another Camavinga, because he really is. But this midfield, I think, is going to be Tchouaméni and Rabiot starting. But yeah, my problem with the midfield, there's no magical midfield. There's no outstanding final touch passer. All of them can pass a little bit, but I don't see anyone that's amazing a passer that can break the line. Like even in the attack, only Antoine Griezmann really, and the whole squad is that type of player that can break the line with passing. Kolo Muani is a good passer, but he's in the final third type passer, like a forward who passes the ball. Of course, Mbappe is a good passer, but he's not. You know what I mean? Like Antoine Griezmann is the only one that can play number 10. Maybe we'll play number 10 at some point, but we'll see. Yeah, that's the French national team. 23 players that are going to be facing, competing for the Euro qualifier starting a week from now in the 20s. So, yeah, It's not a final list. Like I said, we're going to have some more players coming in that injured. We know for sure we're not going to have Karim Benzema. So I'm not even going to speculate on him. Everybody else, like I said, Christopher Nkunku, Ousmane Dembele, definitely, if they come back to form, they will be there. President Kipembe could be there. He got surgery, but if next year he's coming back on track, he can feature for the Euro 2024 in Germany. So, yeah, the games are started back. I was going to say it's over for the day, but the games are starting back. Still 0-0 Real Betis and Man United. Juve 1-0 against Freiburg, and so Freiburg got a red card. So Juve really is chilling. Fenerbahce still leading 1-0 against Sevilla. Feyenoord 3 up on Shakhtar Donetsk. We got 4 more games coming up later. Once all the games are done, I'm going to make another video and we're going to talk about all the games, the main one, and let you know what happened, all the action on the other stadium. Alright, that's it for me. I might do another video on the English Premier League and on the England national team, but that's it for me. Let me know what you think about Camavinga being listed as a defender. What do you think about the Deschamps list? Who deserves to be there? Who does not deserve to be there? What do you think about Vero 2 being there? And I'll see you guys on the next one.